22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Jackson's throw complete there to Rice. 7 yards there and a first down. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to him.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. Right back to Swift again on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Here's 3rd and 9. Jackson. That is caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. This is Swift on the counter. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Williams. Jerry Rice open right side. So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you can almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the...
Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Derek Brooks. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. He just take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down. That's good for the Jets. First down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Fournette. And the way in, touchdown, New York. Leonard Fournette, 30 yards. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Throwing on first down. Henry. Got a man, that's Ward. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Back to throw. Henry. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 24 yards a gain there. Another first down as well. Looking to throw. Henry. Again, it's Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Number 31, here comes second and a yard. Off the play fake. Henry. That one complete downfield to Johnson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Pitts, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the foot.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll run again with Jackson, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jackson is in. Touchdown 49ers. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. This is 2nd and 8. Swift going to try up the middle. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Open man right side is Rice. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. Middle.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. Give him 3 yards there on the 1st down pickup. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Jackson on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Finds his tight end Ingram. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sack.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Back to throw. Henry. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. Henry. Touchdown! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Jackson now. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the option right is Jackson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
From the gun, here's Swift.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And
into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flank.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the handoff, this is Swift. He'll get this up to about the 44. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the
1st down, and they go with Swift again. Oh, able to avoid him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're
with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Jacksonville. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Ready?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
8 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Fournette, a first down carry, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Stroud's throw here complete to Ward. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
Fournette running right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 48 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for Jacksonville touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Jackson on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
it's Jackson. He targets Ingram for another grab. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 3rd and 4 now. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Here's a give to Fournette. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Fournette. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Real quick.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
To throw is Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Jackson will throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Hey, middle.
They run out of the gun with Swift. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They begin with a run by Fournette. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's second and 10. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A handoff to Fournette. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And quickly they get to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Lions' 19-yard line.
Final play of the half. Stroud. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. But a gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstart.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A second and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jerry Rice. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Now the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 106 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Running left, it's Fournette. Able to push his way through, and he'll go down at the 28. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Fournette. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A handoff, Fournette running left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Fournette, that's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 191 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Running right, here's Sanders. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Great stop by Darius Slay to back up the offense. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Sanders. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. C.J. Stroud keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jags are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come on.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Stroud off the play fake.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Let's go.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Steps away to his left. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
I almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game,
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
and nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Another run here with Sanders.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
They go play action with Montana. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Now Jackson going to shift them around. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9. Now they'll audible to something else. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Again, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Joe Montana on 2nd down. And he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Fournette, a first down carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Again, it's Fournette. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A handoff to Fournette. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Leonard Fournette, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's Montana to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a 1st down. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, Montana. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. They will look to throw. Montana. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Richie James, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this down to the 33. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. Now a give, right side, Swift. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Swift. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Jerry Rice, open right side. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Jackson now. And oh, it'll be intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This one complete to Jordan Reed. Big strides, look at him go. Inside the 20. And touchdown! Jordan Reed, 96 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the 2nd half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Up the gut, Fournette. And some room to maneuver. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by James Bradbury. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Lions.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. So special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now Montana. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Montana. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They love it that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. And Swift going to have a Lions 1st down up to the 47-yard line. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 2nd down, Swift. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now an option play on 2nd down. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. On third down, it's short and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Montana. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. They go play action with Montana. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On 2nd and 10, Montana. That'll be caught by James. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First down and goal to go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick pass to Cup. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The takeaway at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A handoff, Fournette running left. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Play fake. Now here's Montana.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Play action. It's Montana. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the... point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well, and always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Hurts throwing right away. Open man downfield is Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Hurts on the option right.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Here's second and 10. Hurts.
That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown, Eagles.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
A 15-yard touchdown, Brown.
And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. A call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
It's caught. And it's 8-0.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
From the 20, here's second and 9. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. To throw is Jackson.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. A handoff, Swift running to the left.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Back to the running game with Swift.
Oh, good move.
Down at the 35, it'll be second down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Hurts throw complete there to Rice. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jets have got it.
Real quick, ready? Hey!
Now Jackson on 1st down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. And that was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Jackson. That is caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Jackson finds his tight end Ingram. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, have 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And they work this out past the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
6 yards. And the Eagles
They go play action with Hurts. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Rice. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
There goes Jerry Rice again, racking up catches in bunches. His 1,549 catches, a whopping 224 more than the next closest guy.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jerry Rice. As time expires in the first half. And the Eagles go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding the situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let it go again. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Eagles 24, Jets 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Playing success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous throw. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts sets up to throw it. Short throw to Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Being chased out left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 48 yards. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And quickly they get to the line. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That pass completed to Dortch. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy.
Touchdown, Jets. Evan Ingram, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown! Evan Ingram with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jets get a bit closer. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I would be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish as badly.
And now look at this. Big gain but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
With that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Short throw to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage,
touchdown, Philadelphia! Jerry Rice, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Hurts will throw. Steps away. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be caught by Rice. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. They'll run the draw here with Swift. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A shotgun give to Fournette. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. Throwing is Hurts. Short throw to Smith.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This will be caught once again by Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he is going to lose yardage here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized and they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Fournette a first down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. Got his man. It's Dortch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Good, clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials, turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On first down, it's Purdy. Buying time to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Purdy now to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Purdy to throw it on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And now lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3?
In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we rolled.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And that will go for 13 yards on the keeper. And a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'll get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
It's now 3rd and 10.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3, Jets nothing.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And then it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Deshaun Jackson, 38 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A give to Pacheco off the option. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Complete here to Jordan Reed. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he's good. Touchdown, Chiefs. Calvin Ridley, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have retaken the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. Purdy will throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to have the Jets first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Now a give right side Swift. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jackson to throw on 2nd down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They go play action with Jackson. And he is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now Jackson on first down. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd down, Swift. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. First down, and they go with Swift again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now it's Jackson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Here's Purdy. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for KC, 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Williams again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
And I know this quarterback. His instinct, he's going to want to go for it here on 4th and goal. I want to see if the rational heads on the sidelines prevail and they say this late in the game, let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be fun.
Purdy on 4th down. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
On 3rd down, Fournette. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
And now they're in the hurry-up. They keep it with Fournette on first down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Jackson now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Swift is in. Touchdown, Jets.
Now we're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
Extra point forthcoming. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 25.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Here's 3rd and 10. Purdy off the play fake.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On first down, it's Purdy.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Williams is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have... zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Swift going to try up the middle.
Muscling free near the 40. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's first and 10. Back to the running game with Swift.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And quickly they get to the line.
the 32-yard line.
On second down, Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
And 8 yards to go.
Jackson. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is caught inside the 5. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Pacheco is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. Purdy will throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
33, Jets 17.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Jackson. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.